Hey guys, what is up? Today I come to you yet with another first impression review of one of the newer animes out in winter 2018, and it goes by the name of Gakuen Babysitters, also known as School Babysitters. And might I add, this is a very, 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 very cute show. What feels? It has feels. I was crying in this episode, okay, because it was cute and also because of revealing of the past of our two main characters, Ryuichi and Kotaro. So these two brothers are eventually going to embark on a journey where they're going to meet a lot more toddlers, a lot more babies, and also brand new friends. So what we come to find out about these two brothers, Ryuichi and Kotaro Kashima, is that they're orphans. They're parents who are free-spirited people. They're always traveling, and so Ryuichi always has to take care of his possibly 2-year-old younger brother. And while their parents were out, they were on a plane. The plane crashed and it killed them along with other civilians, as well as the main chairwoman of the academy that Ryuichi attends as a student, as a third-year middle school student, and the place where his brother goes for daycare. So her son and her daughter-in-law, they both died on that same plane crash that the Kashima brothers' parents were on as well. So she decided to take upon herself to become their guardian, and to become their guardian, she decided to say, you know what, Ryuichi, since you have a younger brother and you know how to take care of children, you're going to be a babysitter. So it's a give and take type of situation. And even though she seems like this cranky old lady, she's actually very soft at heart, and she couldn't bear to see these two children actually suffering because they didn't have anyone else to take care of them. So it's all very sweet. And we also have several characters that were introduced. So we have Saikawa, who is her the main chairwoman's secretary. We have another babysitter who is actually a graduate of the academy by the name of Yusaido Yoshihito. Then we have some of the babies that were introduced. We have Taka, we have Midori, and we have the twins, Takuma and Kazuma, and also Taka's older brother, Hayato. So several characters were already introduced into this first episode, so it might be a little bit too much for some people to try to remember all of them. But of course, we're going to have 11 more episodes, because this season we're only having 12 episodes for this show. But over the course of it, we're going to be introduced more to these characters and see what type of adventures every single one of them will go through. Oh, and Midori is the youngest, so most of the babies are probably toddlers, probably 2, and the youngest is Midori, the baby. So what we saw in this episode, like, it was very cute, but also sad at the same time, when we have Ryuichi come to the realization when his brother caught a fever because he came for the first day to become a babysitter. What the chairwoman tried to do was open up a babysitting club in the school, but of course the students didn't want that, so they're kind of understaffed. So she took in the Kashima brothers and made the older one basically work for free, while at the same time having somewhere to stay and care for his brother. And his brother ended up catching a fever due to the stress of being in a new environment, and he tried to call his parents, but you know, reality actually kicks in. And it's actually pretty sad that, like, for a kid his age, you know, he doesn't have his parents to rely on in the most crucial moment where his younger brother is sick, and he's trying to call them just to realize that, you know, mom and dad is no longer here. And for the first time since they're dead, he actually starts to cry and, you know, actually acts like a kid who is in need of his parents. And it was a very touching moment where once Kotaro woke up from his fever was gone, he started crying for his older brother. So these two brothers are not truly alone in this world, and they have each other as well as new friends along the way. So we're going to see them develop with the other characters, and it's going to be a lot of fun to see all these little children and how they interact with each other, and how Kotaro, who's usually a very quiet type of child, try to befriend people his own age and see how he grows, and to see also Ryuichi try to open up and bring people into his life during this type of crucial moment for these two brothers. But nonetheless, it was a very sweet episode. I really enjoyed it, and I know there is a manga, and of course a lot of the manga readers have been anticipating for this very day for this show to actually, you know, premiere. All I ask you, as I do for every series that I review, if there is a manga or a light novel, even a video game or whatever it's based off, please no spoilers, because there are anime onlys. Of course, sometimes there are series where I read the manga first prior to the anime, but I make it a point that I don't leave any spoilers because it may ruin some people's expectations for what is to come in the episode. But what I would advise you to do is you can talk about what happened in that particular episode based on whatever chapter it was adapted from, and you can talk about whether they're missing something, or they completely changed it, or they completely erased it out of the context of that episode for the sake of time duration. You can talk about that, but nothing further than what we already seen. So nonetheless, I enjoyed this first episode. I'm going to give it a 3-episode ruling for all the other shows that I'm planning to review besides Gintama. From there, we'll see if I'll continue with this series, but hopefully I do, because I'm actually really enjoying it and I need some cuteness in my life. So do tell me in the comment section below, for both anime onlys and manga readers, how do you feel about this first episode of Gakuen Babysitters, and also tell me what shows are you planning to watch for winter 2018. The links are in the description box, so you guys go check that out. Also hit that like or dislike button depending on how you view my videos, as well as that subscribe button. That will really help my channel out. And I'm Kimmy-chan of Animalogist Podcast, and I will see you guys later. Bye.